Hi everyone, Stacy here from Dies to Die For. Welcome to our Thursday night card making video. I did not do a video on Tuesday because I was snowed in. I couldn't get out of my driveway, so sorry about that. I'll have to make up for it and do an extra one this weekend or next week. But anyway, tonight we're going to be working on birthday cards because I am not quite ready to start Easter cards yet. The way it's snowing out, I feel like starting my Christmas cards. Okay, what I did for tonight's cards are I used our birthday candle die, and the birthday candles come with different stripes, different flames that you can put on them, stars, circles. This little piece right here is supposed to be a dripping piece of wax for this candle. I believe it goes right on that side, just so you're familiar with our birthday candle die. And then I also used our birthday wishes word and our torn edge title block. I'm just gonna go over the dies real quick so I don't have to remember when I'm using them. And then for our slimline card, I'm gonna use our Hannah's Varsity font set with the shadows for the numbers and letters. Okay, let's get started and show you what I did. First, I cut a light piece of gray and a darker piece of gray. My A2 card size 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then the gray piece I just cut down by top to bottom. I cut it down by 1/4 inch, and side to side I cut it by half. I tried cutting it half both ways and it just didn't work. And then I cut out our title block. I inked around the edges of the card and the title block. I attached the birthday wishes to it. We're gonna put that down right now. Oh, I need to unclog my glue. And again, I'll try to remember to talk loud enough because the furnace is running behind me. It's a little cold again, so I doubt the furnace will stop today. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down a little bit. Kind of just like that. And then I took my candles, and for me, because the candles are so long, when I'm trying to figure out where I want them, it's easier for me just to tear some of the bottom of the candle off. See, that's how long they are, to be able to place them better. That's why they're torn on the edge. I will cut them in the end, but okay. Then I did kind of I tried to do a little bit of a pattern, because on our die there's 3 different candles. There's one that's been burnt down a little bit, one that hasn't been burnt at all, and this one's kind of, I don't know, a little lopsided, like it's been burning. So I took the 2 candles that don't look like they're burnt at all and put them on the sides. Then I took 2 of the other, and I put stripes on those, 2 of the other crazy candles and put the dots on them. And I'm gonna put those in here. And then the center candle got stars. I'm gonna put that one up a little bit. I'm laying them out before I put glue on them so I know about where I want them to go. I probably don't need glue down that far, but put that one on there. When I'm doing something like this, I don't know why I start from the outside and work in. It'd probably be easier to start from the inside and work out, but who wants to do things the easy way? Get some glue on all these guys. These I want down a little bit further. And to put my stripes and my dots on, I did line the candle up where I thought I was gonna want it, or want them, and then put the pieces on. Looks good. Okay, last one. And around these candles, on my sample, I did not ink around the edges. On these, I did. Just because I didn't decide to ink around the edges until after I had already done that card. Okay, now all of my candles are laid out. We're just gonna cut them off. Sending candle pieces flying everywhere. Okay, last step on this card is to take some yellow ink. I'm using the Simon Hurley Slippery When Wet. And just put it on those wicks. Kind of put it all over so it looks like your candle's glowing. How's everybody else doing out there? Y'all keeping warm? You know, here it's been in the negatives, but next week it's supposed to warm up. We're supposed to have warmer temperatures up 30. Yay. It's better than the negatives though. Okay. Nice, simple birthday card. There's that. Now let's start on our slimline card. The slimline card I'm going to mix up a little bit and use our varsity font. And I'm making this as a Sweet 16 card for a girl who's turning 16 who recently lost her home to a fire. So I thought I would make it on this video and then send it to her. All right, now on the A2 card, the candles only got 2 stripes. I put 3 on this card because I'm gonna layer my candles. So I want these in the back layer, and then I want the ones that have been burnt down a little in the front. Then my A2 I'm using tonight is 4 inches by 8.5, and then the inner rectangle I cut out at 3 1/4 by 8. I'm gonna start gluing the candles. I've already built all of the candles and inked them all. Just because I don't want to bore you guys, but also I want to go home. I don't want to sit in this cold building for that long. Yes, the heat is going, but it is still rather chilly in here. I'm just gonna take my letters and make sure I have that. Actually, that's upside down, isn't it? Make sure I have that candle down far enough. Then I'm gonna put 8 of these candles along the back, or in the back layer. So let's get them laid out so I can see about where I want them spaced. Seven and 8. Nope. With these I was doing every other one, the 2 different larger candles. Maybe. Actually, I might have messed, no. We'll swap. Nope, can't swap that one out, so we're going like this. I forgot I was doing every other one. There's not that much of a difference, so. Okay, about like that, look good? I'm gonna save room over here because this candle doesn't go right up against the edge. The small, shorter one does. Okay, I think like that's good. And I used the grays and the pinks on this card just because I like gray and pink together, and pink always makes me think of Sweet 16. We have a lot of candles to glue down on this one. Originally my plan was to put these candles down more and just line around the edge of the card and put the Sweet 16 in the center. I just didn't like it as well when I laid it out. So we're going this route. The other card only had 5 candles on it because that's kind of a replica of a card that I made for one of my kids for their 5th birthday. That's why I only put 5 candles, because it was their 5th birthday. This one gets 16 because it's her Sweet 16. Almost done with one layer of candles. Yay! No, I'm talking soft again, aren't I? Just ignore me, I'm talking to myself. I don't have Grace here today to entertain me, so. Okay, there's the first layer. Now, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna put this Sweet 16 word on first, because the last row of candles, I'm not sure whether I want to put them on straight or kind of sideways. So I want to see my card all together before I decide. I'm going to put these up above the mat a little ways. These, I cut the letters and numbers out in pink and just mounted them on white, and then inked the edges of the white with the pink ink pad. Just get several of these glued. Boy, I should have let Grace come today. I really could have used the gluing help. Lay my letters down. If I have 2 words to do on a card, I'll do the 1 word. I'll start on the edge of this side, and like this is not a word, but it's a 16. I started on this edge. That way they automatically space themselves in the center. Oh, we're missing an E. If that makes sense to you guys. Somewhere in my brain it makes sense. Okay. Have those down now. Now we can look and see if we want to put these on straight, or if we want to kind of make it look like they're lopsided in a cake, kind of like my kids put their candles in cakes. I think I like it like this better. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Mix it up a little bit. I'm not really a big fan of putting things on straight. I always have to put it on an angle, or just because my eyes, I feel like my eyes don't see things straight. The harder I try to put things on straight, the worse it gets. That's why if you look at any of my scrapbook pages, my pictures are never in there straight. They're always on an angle. Get these down quick. Halfway down with the shorter candles. And I did finally remember to bring my adhesive erasers here, but do you think I grabbed it and brought it over to my table? Nope. But half the battle was just getting it here, right? I need to put it in my little, I usually have this little tin tool thing that whenever I do a video, I pull that out and bring it over to my table. Need to put the adhesive eraser in there. And I know somebody's probably going to ask, so I have no idea where I got this tin. I'm sure you can get them at any hardware store, or probably in the decor section of any store. Actually, I think I got those at Big Lots. You guys have a Big Lots near you. I have a couple of them, but I've had them for years. They work great for tools. Okay, now I'm gonna cut off the edges, unfold my card. Try to cut it straight. If I don't get it straight, I can straighten it up on my paper trimmer later. Pretty good. Nope. It doesn't really look pretty good. See, I told you I have a hard time seeing straight. Better? Okay. Now, because I already went around the edge of everything with my pink ink pad, I'm just gonna do the bottom of these. That way they don't even appear to be cut off. And now, last step, taking our yellow ink, making those flames glow. Want them to be bright enough to show up, but not too much. And while I'm doing this and thinking about it, no, the new February dies are not here yet. I don't know if I've told you guys, but they were lost a few weeks ago. The shipping company did manage to find them, but they are still sitting at an airport waiting to ship out to me. I was hoping we would have them by this week, but that's not the case yet. As is everything, I have a new Gina Marie dies coming in too, and those are sitting at a postal center in Memphis. Those haven't moved in 5 or 6 days. So I guess we just have to be patient. Okay, there is our Sweet 16 card. Let me get which one was my sample? This one was my sample. And here are the 2 that we made today. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all again next week, Tuesday. Hopefully I won't be snowed in then. Have a great week.